put it in the pocket.
So yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay. इसको press करोगे ना लग जाएगा.
Yes, sir. Done.
Very good morning, everybody. It's not working.
Mike, so yeah, आगे से on करो.
Hello, yeah. Good morning, students. As I said, a very hectic morning it was. When I started, it was already raining quite heavily the side where I live. And all through the way it was raining like anything. But still I did not get too delayed and very much on time with you all. Before I start anything, as it is called by students, you will be here for 5 years. और इस 5 साल के दायरे में आप मुझसे बहुत कुछ सुनेंगे, अच्छा सुनेंगे। एक सुनाना 2 तरह का होता है। यहाँ मुझे लग रहा है कि सुनाना is डांट या सुनाना is what, but this is my philosophy is always to say something which gets engraved into someone. और आपने खुद की एनर्जी वेस्ट नहीं करनी चाहिए. This is the most precious thing that the God has given to you. When you say success, or no success means failure. सफलता या विफलता. विफलता की कामना कोई नहीं करता. Nobody wishes for, who would wish कि I be a failure? Anything that you are doing, this is a basic human psychology. Basic human psychology है कि वो उसमें सक्सेस को ही एक्सपेक्ट करेगा. क्योंकि ये बात सोचकर मैं कह रहा हूँ ऑस्ट्रेलिया है या इंडिया है, one of the most leading teams, whether it's a one day or it's a T20 or whatever, whether it's Australia or it's India, और अगर एक बिल्कुल जैसे नया शुरुआत कर रहा हो, they are going to be the ones who are having their very first game. Maybe with as we had Ireland or we had Scotland and countries like that, in the last World Cup and all. But जब वो स्कॉटलैंड या आयरलैंड या अफगानिस्तान अपनी ड्रेसिंग रूम से निकल करके ग्राउंड में जा रहा होगा, क्या ये सोचकर जा रहा होगा कि मैं हारने जा रहा हूँ? Not at all. उसे मालूम है कि मैं पहली बार खेल रहा हूँ. I'm going to be playing for the very first time. Whenever it brings justice. वो यही सोच करके उठेगा कि मैं बेशक I'm going for the very first time, but let me give my best shot and let me succeed, not fail. Okay? And they did it. You yourselves know what way Afghanistan trounced countries. They kind of reached the semi-finals even. So just imagine, this is called the spirit. This is called when you feel that you have to succeed, nothing can stop you from not succeeding. And where you have doubts about your own success, after half of the failure is already there with you. जहाँ आपको अपनी सक्सेस में खुद डाउट रहेगा, take my words for granted, आप अपनी शुरुआती फेलियर के साथ कर रहे हैं. तो कुछ चीजों में अपने आप को बहुत स्ट्रॉन्ग रखना है. मैं अपना आज का पर्सनालिटी डेवलपमेंट प्रोग्राम as it's called will start with you. But before I start with you, I just would like to say one very old quote by William Swain. It goes like this, that degree is just a piece of paper. Okay? And I believe it very strongly. Degree is just a piece of paper. Education is reflected in your personality. Okay? So if you are educated, if you have had that education, you need not to, keep a degree in your pocket and show it everywhere as a law graduate from Delhi University, from IT University, or anything that you are. It is reflected what you are. If somebody who has been, I believe my words, such bilkul. If I was a product of Delhi School of Economics, my batch was 1984 to 86. All my Hindu College Economics Honors, 81 to 84 batch. I still remember we were 36 students in all, from all over India, rather all over the world, in Hindu college. And same way, we just had 23 students in Delhi School of Economics, again from all over the world. Please have a seat here. Hello. Just one of you have. Yeah, really. You can go next to here, please. Right. So, these are few things that you must know. And what I was saying was that if I really go back and today, if I remember those 23 guys, and as I know where those friends are, if I just take one example, India's present Foreign Secretary, Vikram Mishri, one of my closest friends, my batchmate from Hindu College, a senior Indian Foreign Services official who was earlier the ambassador to China. After that, he was brought back to India after that India-China military standoff and the beautiful role that he played diplomatically. He was brought by Modi ji and was made the Deputy Advisor of National Security Agency, NSA, next to Ajit Global. Deputy Advisor of National Security, the Security of India complete, just look at it. And today he is the Foreign Secretary of India. If you look at those personalities who started with me, they need not to say I am a Hinduite of 1981-84 batch. Believe my words, it speaks by itself. So build up your personality, build up those skills in you, and start working on those skills right from today. You have the owner, एक होनी होती है किसी के अंदर वो skills को उसके अंदर adapt कर सकती हैं, परंतु adapt करने के लिए आपको कोशिश करनी पड़ेगी. To bring those things into you, you have to work hard for it. You have to work for it. It just doesn't fall onto you. Knowledge अपने आप नहीं आ जाती, knowledge gain की जाती है. The day you were born, whatever languages you did not know a single language the day you were born. The first language that any child learns is the mother tongue. Next, what he or she is hearing around. Maybe I'm a Bengali. I'll start speaking Bengali by the time I'm 1.5 years. Because I hear only Bengali around me. But I live in Delhi. As a result, I will start speaking Hindi also. Because all day long I hear Hindi words also. I hear English words also. And this is what it is. It comes. It starts gathering into you. It starts collecting into you. And this is what only can be reproduced. You cannot reproduce anything which is not inside you. So start working towards it. Nothing is going to fall on your lap. Trust my words. Nothing is going to fall on your lap. कोई चीज अपने आसमान से गिर करके आपके बिल्कुल लैप पे आकर नहीं पड़ी हो रही होगी and you are enjoying it. You will have to work for it. Okay? Of course, lady luck helps some people a little bit more, but not just luck. It's always your hard work, your smart work, your dedication, your focus, and all those things. So let's get started with today's PDP. I would request all of you to be very attentive, very alert, and this is what I would love from you. And of course, in between I will be interactive also. I'll put my questions also, so that even I'll give you chance to pose questions, so that we remain interactive too. Okay? In between we'll have a two-way communication, otherwise you'll be hearing. Thank you. It's called, when I say success and failure. Very frankly speaking, I'm saying one thing, never expect for a failure. Anybody who's expecting for failure in life, वो तो उसके लिए success है ही नहीं, सोचते ही नहीं चाहिए उसे कि उसे जिंदगी में कभी success आ भी सकती है, because already is a pessimistic person who's thinking absolutely in the reverse of what one should be in fact thinking. Positivity है ही नहीं. But despite you trying, whatever way, whatever hard work, there is a chance despite succeeding, you fail. For example, judicial services, you worked hard, After 5 years, when you may sit for judicial services to be a judge, maybe a lot of people sit for civil services and such competitive exams. ठीक है, आप prelims clear किए, आप mains clear किए, आप interview में रह गए. That doesn't mean आप absolute fail हो गए. Every failure gives you a lot of experiences. Learn from those experiences, prepare yourselves once again, and again with that very good feel of succeeding, compete. This feeling of competition should never drive from you. Till you are competitive, whether today at this age, or 15 years down the line, or maybe trust me, 40 years down the line when you will be 60. You have to remain competitive. Alright? There's an old saying, success and failure, they all both exist on the same road. एक ही सड़क पर सक्सेस और फेलियर दोनों हैं, सिर्फ ये है कि जो सक्सेस है वो सिर्फ 1-1.5 किलोमीटर फेलियर के पार है. Okay? So this is for sure. In case you do not succeed, remain on. You will succeed the next time. Now, what are the things I would say? Very important. What are such things that guarantees that you will succeed? दो चीजें होती. मैं आपका एग्जाम्पल देता हूँ. आप पढ़ाई कर रहे हैं, आपने लॉ ज्वाइन की. If my question is, why did you join? Forget law. You joined graduation in law. The question is, why did you join graduation? What for? Anybody wants to answer me? Why have you joined a graduate course? Please. Anybody? Pass. Arey, come on. Yeah, please.
Because I've been interested in this subject.
Interested in?
Law.
Of course you are interested in law, you picked up a law course, but आपने law course लेकर के क्या करना चाहते हैं? What do you want? What is the aim? कुछ तो aim होता है ना? बगैर aim के तो जिंदगी में कोई चीज नहीं की जाती. कुछ तो सोचा होगा आपने. किस बात को सोच करके आपने law लिया? या आपने ग्रेजुएशन लिया, चाहे वो कॉमर्स किया, कुछ भी लिया. मैं कहूँगा आप एक अंडर ग्रेजुएट स्टूडेंट हैं. आपने 12th के बाद अंडर ग्रेजुएशन किस लिए कैच किया? अरे, anybody? Yeah, please. Yeah, wait, yeah.
Sir, because we have been interested in our law subject so that we can become a very successful lawyer and advocate also.
Okay, all right. What do you want to say?
Sir, we are good reason. That's why.
All right. All right. He says that so that I pick up law, I become a successful lawyer. She says that I pick up judiciary, I become a judge, which means picking up a course or any education. This is higher education. Whether it is commerce or you join Hindu College, University of Delhi, or you join CPJ College, IP University, this is higher education. First year of your higher education, 5 years you remain in higher education, and then you have a law degree in your hand. Okay. किस लिए आप कर रहे हैं? Because you want to have a job, secure a job. Maybe you start your own litigation. This will give you the guarantee, the eligibility to start your own litigation. Membership मिलेगी आपको, enrollment होएगा आपका, bar council से आपका वो बनेगा, and only because you are a member of the Delhi Bar Association or any other bar association that you can practice as a lawyer. Okay? जो आपकी minimum qualification है कि आपको graduate होना ही चाहिए. So you are doing your graduation because you want to pick up a career. अब एक चीज बताइए, this is what is my point. यहाँ से हम शुरू करेंगे. Just finishing your graduation. Understand my point. Now we'll start coming to the main points. Just finishing your graduation after 5 years. Does it guarantee that you have a degree in your pocket which I just said, a piece of paper? Does it guarantee that you will be successful in your career? No. This is $100 million question to which you should have the answer today itself when you have just commenced your journey. This only will not guarantee my success. This only is not going to be a 100% sure this thing. Yes, Chaturvedi, you would be a graduate after 5 years, and after 5 years, be rest assured you would be a successful lawyer. You'll be a successful guy joining the legal firm, and you rise like a rocket in your life. doesn't guarantee that. Until and unless I load myself with a number of skills, which along with my lower degree would make me that person who 100% sure would be successful. Are you getting my point? So the topic is, as I said, developing skills are key to success. So what are those skills? I'll talk about those skills today. I have an example there. Before I joined this college, I ran my company Probil India Private Limited for a good 15 years. A very leading organization. इससे पहले I was in Europe, in India too, working with some very leading multinationals, including where I started my first job in Mecon GmbH, a German conglomerate at London. Now understand, please try to understand. When I worked for these 15 years in my company, there were so many things which kept on and on and on and on and on, which remained at the back of my mind. But one thing which is for sure is that there's no end to anything at any point of time in life. Life remains on and it should remain on. So must understand these skills, and during those days, if we were a training organization, we were into foreign exchange advisories, since I had expertise on foreign exchange during my Delhi School of Economics days. And it was a time of when India, was becoming globalized in the 1995-96 onwards. And this is how things were. So as a company, by God's grace, flourished like anything. We did wonders, in NCR region and whatnots. What I mean saying is, during those days, I was a part of so many multinationals like Jones Lang LaSalle, Microsoft and all those into their interview boards. And so many times I noticed, and then I could understand one thing. Now, no, it's nowhere in the books. This is my own hypothesis. आप कल किसी इंटरव्यू पे जाओगे ना, इस चीज को आज ही समझ लो. ओके? किसी भी इंटरव्यू में जाओगे, अंडरस्टैंड दिस थिंग राइट फ्रॉम टुडे. आपका जो सबसे पहला इंटरेक्शन है ना, वो एचआर का, उस कंपनी का कोई एचआर पर्सन लेगा. ह्यूमन रिसोर्स, इतनी अच्छी ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस होंगी, उनके पक्का है एक ह्यूमन रिसोर्स डिवीजन होगी है. ह्यूमन रिसोर्स डिवीजन का ही कोई व्यक्ति विल बी टेकिंग योर इंटरव्यू. अब इमेजिन करो, एक एमटेक है दिल्ली आईआईटी का, आईआईटी दिल्ली एमटेक. ऑलराइट. Now that person goes to a company called Microsoft. Okay? And what? He meets the lady HR of that organization in the first round. This is the first round. He is a techie, hardcore techie. उसको computers उससे better कोई क्या जानता होगा? Computer language, BTech from IIT, MTech from IIT, and Silicon Valley is open for him, America. The best of the companies open. He says, okay, no problem. His very first interview at Microsoft. वो Microsoft में गया, HR से मिलता है. HR is not a techie. जो lady उसे मिल रही है, वो techie नहीं है. She doesn't know computers more than MS Office. Understand my point, please. That lady doesn't know computers more than MS Office because her job doesn't need her to be knowing more than MS Office as an HR person. She knows MS Office, MS Excel, PowerPoint and everything. Nothing more. The computer language जानती है, this is the programming and all those. Nothing. And she rejects this guy from IIT in the very first round. Okay? She rejects him. तो इसके अंदर जो इसकी IIT skills थे, maybe he was a gold medalist from IIT. He could not get the opportunity कि वो first round में clear होता, तो वो second round में जाता, जहां वो किसी operations manager से मिलता, जो उससे सिर्फ और सिर्फ उसको उसकी techie skills पे grill करता कि where does he stand? Does he fit my organization? सो आपकी जो पहला राउंड है ना, ये आपकी देखता है ऑर्गेनाइजेशनल फिटनेस, ये एचआर देखती है। ओके, ऑर्गेनाइजेशनल फिटनेस याद रखना चाहिए। They will be of immense use for you in your life. Your first round of your interview will not gauge you whether you are a gold medalist, how much of law do you know, how much of XYZ of criminal law, or whatever family law, उसके कौन से clauses law, वो नहीं पूछने वाले हो। पहले आप एक बेसिक प्रीलिम राउंड को करोगे, तभी आप फाइनल से पहुंचोगे। अगर आप क्वार्टर फाइनल राउंड से ही उड़ गए तो फाइनल में कहाँ पहुंचे? आप पहुंचे नहीं, you are out of the race. And this is what loss, this is the second round where the operations manager needs you. He will check you on your job fitness. क्या ये दो चीजें होती हैं? एक है क्या ये मेरे ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में फिट होएगा या मेरे ऑर्गेनाइजेशन के लिए मिसफिट है? He will be a black sheep in my organization. दूसरी है कि ओके, जब एचआर ने यस करके ऑपरेशंस को भेज दिया है यहाँ से, he is already cleared here, he knows HR is cleared, that means he is fitting my organization. He has all those skills which are required from anybody and everybody a part of my organization. अगर I am a Tata, as a company Tata, there would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 values that a person must have. He will be checked on those things in the interview by the HR. और कहीं पर भी उसे क्वेश्चनिंग करते हुए उसकी बिहेवियर में, उसकी पर्सनालिटी से, किसी चीज से झलका कि 10 में से एक भी चीज उसके पास नहीं है, उसको पहले राउंड में रिजेक्ट कर दिया जाएगा। उसको कितना ही गोल्ड मेडलिस्ट हो, कितनी अपनी जॉब के बारे में जानता हो, कितना अपने डोमेन के बारे में जानता हो, वो सेकेंड राउंड पे पहुंचेगा। Are you getting my point? Yes. और एग्जाम्पल लो, मेरे कॉलेज में 50 लड़के लड़कियां आते हैं, सर वी वांट टू पार्टिसिपेट इन स्पोर्ट्स, और मुझे 4-5 टीम्स बनानी है, एक बास्केटबॉल की बनानी है, एक वॉलीबॉल की बनानी है, एक फुटबॉल की बनानी है। फॉर एग्जाम्पल आई हैव टू हैव 15 मेल स्टूडेंट्स, चलो ले लेता हूँ, मेल स्टूडेंट्स 15 रिजल्ट्स के साथ हैं, जो मुझे अपनी 3 टीम्स क्रिएट करनी है। फर्स्ट राउंड मैं उनका टेस्ट क्या लूंगा? पहले जो जेनेरिक टेस्ट लूंगा कि बॉस एज एन एथलीट, whether you are going to be a footballer or a basketballer or a volleyballer, as an athlete you should have immense what? Stamina, energy. Energy is equal. Somebody who is looking down in energy should have, whether it is football or it is, you are not a part of it. This is not your cup of tea. Sorry. थका हुआ सा दिख रहा है, बिल्कुल doesn't seem like that the body has energy. That spark of energy is missing. Then okay, no, you're not fitting one. So he gets rejected here only in the very first round itself. Sorry, you're not fitting this profile. Basically, part of this, you're not. हाँ, जब ये इससे मैंने निकाल लिए, अब I'll see, okay, who's the boy amongst them who has a very good biceps, because when he gives a thrashing thing, he'll be very right volleyballer. Who's the one who's got a very good height? That's by the God's grace, by default, he would be an asset for being a basketballer. And I'll again check on others, okay, who amongst them has the best of the energy, amongst these 30 chosen one, 45 chosen one, who 15 are the best ones in the energy? They would be the footballers. क्योंकि वो इतने से ग्राउंड में नहीं है, वो पूरे के पूरे ग्राउंड में उसे 45 मिनट 90 मिनट तक दौड़ना ही है। तो yes, they were ready, not that after 15 minutes he just says, "I said nothing." Okay? So this is how things are. You need to understand. जो generic skills होते हैं, ये HR जो है आपका, ये आपकी generic skills को check करता है, my students. And today I will be talking on generic skills. You start developing your generic skills from today itself, and you will understand that okay, this is where the difference is. Nobody in this world, nobody will be able to kind of destabilize you from your thoughts, from your vision, from your determination. to be what you want to be, and you will be that. But for that, you have to develop these skills. Seriously, you know, just as seriously, Lelia, trust me, is on the track. You have started your journey towards success from today. इस moment से आप शुरू कर देंगे. जिसने सुना अच्छा लगा, वहाँ जाकर भूल गया, no hassles. Again, it's your wish. This is where the people who succeed and people who do not succeed, this is the difference between the two. Okay, very first skill, as I feel so, and take my words, that is self-belief. Self-belief is a very, very important thing. Atmavishwas. Okay? Though Atmavishwas is self-confidence, self-belief is Atmadharana. आप अपने बारे में खुद क्या सोचते हैं? What do you think yourself about your own self? If you feel that you can do it, and अब भी आपने सोचा कि मैं कर ही नहीं पाऊंगा, तो आप ऑफकोर्स जिंदगी में कभी कर ही नहीं सकते. तो एक सेल्फ बिलीफ रखनी अपने बारे में बहुत जरूरी है. That how strong are you? And how does it happen? This happens when you start working, evaluating yourselves quite strongly. I may request the ladies at the back. Anybody who is not keen, please leave the auditorium immediately. Nothing like, please remain seated. Hello, I'll manage everybody. We're छोटे बच्चे हैं तो. Please. I said it in the beginning itself. Yeah, ma'am, you're turning back and looking at the back. I'm talking to you. Yeah. Anyone who is not too keen to hear, then please, I would request him or her to leave, rather than disturbing me. And I mean it, last time I'm saying it. That disturbs my tempo. And I hate to be disturbed this way. Self-belief. I give you a very good example. Did I share that with you on your orientation day, the elephant? Yeah? You remember that? Who all remember that? Raise your hands. Okay, very few amongst you. Okay, let me repeat it. I give you another one. A very good, nice, small story. There is this businessman. A businessman has to catch a flight and he is getting delayed for the flight. Finally, he rushes down to the airport and is guided by the lady, sir, absolutely, and he enters the aircraft and the door closes and the flight is about to take off. He is guided to his seat and he stands there. We look at it and he finds that he is to sit in between. On the mirror side, the window side is a small girl, must be 4 or 5 years old, who is seated. Then there is a seat vacant, which is his. And next to that seat is an old lady, must be around 75, 80. So he quietly sits. He says a good morning to both of them. They smile back. And the plane takes off. He is thinking in his own mind, he लगता तो नहीं कि ऊपर को देखते हुए कि उसकी दादी है, क्योंकि अगर दादी होती तो क्या होता? दोनों इकट्ठे बैठे होते. They would have been separated by a seat. So he remains on, thinking. Anyway, what's it? If there is suddenly, the pilot announces, an announcement comes. We are about to, encounter a very turmoil weather. Everybody to fasten the seat belts again, and kindly bear with us. And if all आप में से कभी किसी ने turbulence देखी है, मैंने बहुत travel किया, मैंने बहुत turbulences feel किया, it is bad. It is real bad, real turbulence. Generally, the real turbulences happen when your planes are generally absolutely on top of the seas. Okay, जैसे आप when you're flying from North America to Europe, in between is Atlantic Ocean. There's a stretch of nothing from London to New York. आपकी लंदन से जैसी फ्लाइट उड़ी, सिर्फ सी है, कुछ नहीं है. और जब आप न्यूयॉर्क पे उतरे, बस लैंड वहीं आया. तो उससे पहले there is no land. So the moment you have traveled half the distance and you have this much of sea at the back, this much of sea in the front, the wind velocity and lot of such nature, geographical reasons, that the air pressure that becomes very strong. And a lot of times, because of rough weathers, you can encounter a very bad turbulence. The turbulence is that absolutely the plane keeps going like this, and you just don't know what's happening. So the pilot announces, okay, ऐसा सबने अपने सीट बेल्ट लगा लिया and the plane is going through real bad turmoil, real bad turbulence. You could see that the lady has taken her locket out with the Jesus and she is, saying, praying to the God and everything. But you find that small girl is busy painting, She is just drawing, making colors, give me the beautiful, but neither is she crying, nor is she afraid of, nothing like that. She is very quiet, very diligent by herself, and absolutely cool. No hassles at all. So once the turbulence is over, he couldn't stop himself. And he asked her, Beta, you never got afraid. Everybody was quite fearful. And I saw that you had no, expressions of any fear or anything. So, well, why were you so confident? Everything was fine. What did she reply? He said, come on. It's my father who's piloting this plane. Okay? It's my father who's piloting this plane. He's taking me to meet my mom. And I know he would. So that's it. You getting my point? This is called self-belief. When you think so strong, nothing is going to bother you. And when you have doubts about your own self, कोई घबरा क्यों रहा है उस समय प्लेन में? उससे अपनी सेल्फ एग्जिस्टेंस पे डाउट हो रहा है. Will I be alive, survive this moment or not? अगर उसके अंदर सेल्फ बिलीफ है, of course I will survive. There will be nothing happening to him. Are you getting me? Because he has an element of doubt that would I survive or not? That, as that old lady sitting next, took the locket out and started, praying to God to help her revive this. So this is what it is. So this is how it is. Must have a very, very strong self-belief about yourselves, because this is extremely important. The very first thing I would say you should have in your life with you in order to be what you wish to be. Because the very first thing is to create that belief that I can do it. I would succeed. I have all the elements to succeed. This is where I need to improve myself. This I'm already very good into. This I need to exploit. इस चीज को मुझे एक्सप्लॉइट करना है अपने स्किल को, क्योंकि मेरे अंदर ये चीज बहुत अच्छी है. मेरे अंदर ये चीज उतनी अच्छी नहीं है, मुझे इस चीज को इम्प्रूव करना है. मुझे अपने आप एक absolutely saleable बंडल बनाना है, जिसको जैसे ही मार्केट में रखा जाए, people will flock around me to buy me. This is what should be the philosophy. Got it? First, self-belief. Second, determination. I give you another story. There was this village, एक गांव था, और उस गांव में बहुत बरसात हुई. कुम्हारों का गांव था. The ones who make pottery. कुम्हारों का गांव था. घड़े वड़े इस तरह की चीजें बनाते थे. हर घर के बाहर मिट्टी के ढेर लगे हुए थे. और जब बन जाता था और आसपास के गांवों कुछ छोटे शहरों में जाकर के उनके मेलों में वो बर्तन मिट्टी के सब बेचा करते थे. This is how was their livelihood. So they had a very major source of carrying their utensils for sale. That used to be donkeys. Okay? Donkeys पे लोड करके ले जाते थे. बरसात बहुत हुई. गांव में कुआं था बहुत गहरा जो सूख गया था बिल्कुल. उसके आसपास, the grass covered it, and one of the donkey, while just, walking past by, fell into that well. Now understand. अब जब वो गधा जो है वो कुएं पे गिर गया और बहुत गहराई तक नीचे जाकर गिरा, तो नेचुरली उसको बहुत तेज चोट आई. And he could not stand. He was in immense pain because of that fall and the injury that he suffered. And as a result, if you have ever heard, अगर कभी हिल स्टेशन में गए होंगे और बाई चांस वहां पर कोई जो म्यूल्स होते हैं, खच्चर, ओके, घोड़े घोड़े घोड़ों का जो हिनहिनाना होता है, that is different voice. Mules and donkeys, it's called braying when they make their voice. वो इतनी श्रीकी होती है, इतनी श्रीकी होती है कि मतलब you can hear it in the dead of the night, miles away also you can hear a donkey braying. Okay. अब वो जब कुएं में गिर गया तो उसने एग्नी के साथ, दर्द के साथ रोना शुरू किया। अब वो रोने के बाद इतनी तीखी थी कि पूरा गांव इकट्ठा हो गया, and they all tried their level best to pull him, but so nothing could happen. When nothing could happen, they said what to do. So finally it was decided by the seniors of the village, it's bad that this donkey be made to suffer like this. इतनी suffering उसको रहे, पिछले 5 घंटे से रो रहा है, सुबह भी होने वाली है। Let's do one thing, हम मिट्टी ढोकर लाते हैं और उसके ऊपर डाल देते हैं। So he would be made to sleep inside this well, and that's it. बहुत बड़ा खंड of मिट्टी का लाते हैं, you know, they just threw it inside the well. It fell on the donkey. He was already in pain. That something which fell onto him further, you know, made him feel as if he's being, you know, absolutely covered with dust and mud and everything. And he could feel that maybe it's the last time for him, last moments. But suddenly, you know, because he was determined to live. He was determined, I would live. I won't succumb. I won't die. So as a result, suddenly an idea struck into his mind. किसी तरह से वो मिट्टी को अपने ऊपर से छांटते बांटते हुए, he just pulled himself out of that big load of mud and he came up. मिट्टी वो इतना था, इतने मिट्टी आ गया, वो इतना ऊंचा हो गया. Okay. Then he started praying again. People realized, oh, he is still alive. They again brought another cut of mud. They again threw that. He again did the same trick. He came up again. And finally he came up to this point where he could jump or he could be brought out. So must understand one thing. ये जो उसके पास मिट्टी गिर रही थी ना, this is nothing. This is basically आपकी life में आने वाली problems. And अपनी उन्हीं problems को when you resolve करते हुए आप उसके ऊपर सवारी करते हो. That means you override the problem. That is where your success starts. And this should be your determination to override your problems. All this mud being thrown on that donkey is nothing but symbolic of problems which will come all your life. And if you succumb under that problem, you're gone. You come over it, you are already above the problem. That means you've resolved it. You're there with more challenges now, with more determination, with more speed. And for that, you should be prepared for struggle. Be prepared for struggle. Nothing in your life would come without this struggle. जब तक struggle जैसी चीज से नहीं गुजरोगे, you will not be polishing yourselves. If Virat Kohli today is what Virat Kohli is, then this is courtesy whatever he would have practiced in, whether it was rain or it was cold or it was a 45-degree temperature on the ground, irrespective of what he would have done, he struggled to what he wished to become. और अगर इस एज में आप लोग स्ट्रगल नहीं करोगे तो कब करोगे? Which is the most important and crucial point. So must understand, this struggle is so important. I think a beautiful example, a beautiful lively example. There's a small boy, and he is very amazed to see a very big, mosquito kind of an insect. Faculties have their classes also. That's okay, I can understand. They are coming and going because they have the second year, third year, fourth year classes in between, which are going on as of now. So, this boy in his own garden, वो देखता है कि पेड़ के एक कीड़ा सा है, बड़ा अजीब सा है. He goes to the mom and he asks the mom, what is it? वो कहती है, oh, it's such a nice thing. This is a caterpillar. Okay, all understand what is caterpillar? Caterpillar जो होता है वो बिल्कुल कीड़ा लगता है, बड़ा खूबसूरत नहीं होता, वो कीड़ा सा होता है. And this is how the caterpillar is. This is something like this. तो जनरली वो आपके ट्रीज के ब्रांचेस में क्रॉल करते रहते हैं. And finally what happens? Finally this becomes wings निकलते हैं, and this only becomes a butterfly. All right. So she said, "Have you seen a butterfly, beta?" "Yes, mom." So this will become a butterfly one day. The wings will come out and it will grow some more. So the child starts taking care of the caterpillar every day. Goes to the garden, have a look at it. कितना वो बड़ा हो गया है या नहीं है? He sees it's growing, absolutely growing. And what happened? One day he sees it's not on the branch, and he looks for it. See, oh, it's lying on the ground. वो नीचे जमीन में गिरा हुआ है और बहुत छटपटा रहा है. It's really struggling. This is the word for struggle. That caterpillar is struggling like anything. It's literally struggling. And he could see, oh, what is it? What is it? He could see that there's a small opening here, there's something is coming out, and he's trying hard for it to come out. It's not coming out, it's trying very hard for it to come out. That's nothing, that's the wings. So today, the God has given that day, जिस दिन उस caterpillar के wings उसकी body से बाहर flutter out करेंगे. और ये बच्चा देख है और उसे समझ में नहीं आ पा रहा कि इतना जो caterpillar है इतना struggle कर रहा है. I must help him. I must help him out. I must help him out. This is the thought behind the boy, which is a noble thought, but not a nice thought, not a realistic thought. He says, I must help him out. So what he brings in, he goes to the kitchen, he brings a knife, and he just cuts it on both the sides. Just brings a small cut. What happens? There's a big shape by बाहर flop करके, they just flop out, पट करके बाहर निकल आते हैं. But this butterfly would never be able to fly. Why? God के given principle के हिसाब से ये जो caterpillar struggle करता, ये जो struggle करता तो उसकी जो wings हैं, उसकी wings से सारे nerves में उसका blood flow जो है would have become so strong that it would have given life to its wing. और उस लाइफ को जो विंग्स में आती उससे जिंदगी भर जब तक उसकी लाइफ करती बटरफ्लाई की वो फ्लाई करती, क्योंकि उसके स्ट्रगल को रोक दिया. बिकॉज द बॉय थॉट इट्स इन पेन, लेट इट नॉट स्ट्रगल, एंड बिकॉज दैट स्ट्रगल वाज बीइंग स्टॉप्ड, दैट द रियल रिजल्ट विल नॉट बी देयर. तो बच्चों, प्लीज फॉर गॉड सेक रिमेन वेरी मच ऑन फॉर स्ट्रगल इन योर लाइफ. Without struggle, nothing will come. But remain smart. Remain smart how to maneuver your struggle. Struggle will always be there. If I say, I at this age, and this, whatever exposure or I just do not have a word called struggle in my life, it sits there. Maybe I struggled today to reach college. Okay. I did not come very smoothly. I would have taken my car to 10 different locations to find the right way out so that I am on time. It would have remained in the same route, maybe I would have been landing now. You're getting the point? So, anywhere and everywhere you have to struggle, you have to maneuver it. Anybody who knows how to maneuver your struggle, you would still be successful. And of course, struggle has to be there. This only will teach you. This only will give you how to go ahead with things here and there. This is another thing. कुछ natural चीजें बोलूँगा. Please and please say a bye to temper. ये आपकी पर्सनालिटी के लिए बात कर रहा हूं मैं. हॉट माइंडेड, बहुत गुस्सा आता हो, remain very short minded, always ready to fight out and things like that. कुछ नहीं मिलना यार. Nothing you will gain out of it. Nothing, only hatred. Don't you feel that somebody with that kind of a thought process would have good friends, would have well-wishers, would have people? Please, my request to you, become nice tempered person, cool, happy go very kinds, very young people you are. अभी से अपनी पर्सनालिटी में इन चीजों को लाओगे तो वो इम्बाइब होती जाएंगी, वाइब्रेशन स्ट्रॉन्ग रहेंगी, एनर्जी हमेशा बहुत रहेगी. You will always have very nice energies around you, and this is what is required at this age of yours. If अभी नहीं तो कब? Believe my words. And एक बार ही आपके अंदर वो चीज डेवलप हो जाएगी. Believe my words, that would remain with you for the lifetime. It would remain with you because it becomes a part of your persona. You become like that. You cannot be something which is not that. So please start working on it. Another beautiful story. There is a small boy and he remains very angry. He loses his temper like anything. तो बहुत जल्दी गुस्सा आ जाता है. तो उसके पेरेंट्स सोचते हैं करें क्या इसके बारे में. Teachers बोलते हैं he fights with his fellow students. He loses his temper and all this. So they meet a psychologist. The psychologist suggests something and they finally say, okay, let's do this thing. जो suggest किया गया. So they what they do is the father brings a box of nails. किलो का एक डिब्बा लेकर आता है. और उसे बुलाता है जॉन का है. They start. But जब ऐसे one thing, please try to understand. अब क्लास में तो जब भी गुस्सा है ना, this room is yours. ये पूरी wall जो है allowing you to. That जिस दिन तुम्हें गुस्सा है, तुम्हें ये nail है, ये hammer है, just एक कील जो है, just do it. Nail it to the wall. So, whatever your temper is, use it while hammering it, but not on people or otherwise. So he started working on it. He started working on it, and they could feel there is a slight difference in his temper. He doesn't get so short-tempered now, and all. Whenever something is happening, he goes to that room and they can hear him hammering it. And they overlook also that 50 nails have already been stuck on the wall in the last 15 days, etc. And one day he says, Dad, I'm feeling I'm quite okay, quite improved, I've worked on it, and I'm through with the box of nails. But still I'm not 100% I feel, so I still do lose my temper. He says, now do one thing, my dear. He says, what should I do now? Okay, now whenever you feel angry again, just pull one nail out from the wall. अब एक ही निकाल देना जब तुम्हें गुस्सा आया कुछ हो अपना टेम्पर लूज कर करो. Just pull one out. He started working on this, and one fine day he says, Dad, I don't need to pull out anything more. I feel I'm quite okay. I've worked on it beautifully, and thank you so much. The father takes him to the room and says this to our sab yaad rakhna bachcho. That's okay. You have become fine, but can you see what you've done to the wall? It's all absolutely, disfigured. The same way when you shout on others, when you misbehave with others, when you downstream others, when you demean others, you are in a way you're disfiguring that person, and that field remains in him or her for all the lifetime, for a long, long time. So why do we like that? Why do you behave like that? Why do we short-tempered? Start working on your tempers right from now. And when I say bite your temper, definitely the word for love should be there. Love for people. इश्क की बात नहीं कर रहा, कुछ हंस रहे हैं. I'm talking about love for people, love for the society, love for your siblings. There has to be love. I give you another beautiful story. I hope I'm not boring you. So with these stories, things remain in the back of one's mind. That's why I do things with new people, first year guys. To start with, the very first PDP I'm having, when I go to my next ones with you, they'll be very, very, very different. Here I'm just giving a basic A, B, C kind of a thing. If you are sitting with me and understanding English, I'm talking only A, B, C, E, F, G, H, I, J, K with you today. The moment we have the next PDP, further next PDP, things will start elevating to next levels. Okay? Love, I give you another beautiful story. There is this couple and the wife passes away. उनकी एक बेटिया है छोटी सी and very sweet daughter. The father loses his job also, and they're going through a very, very bad financial state. Christmas aane wale and the girl feels that I must give my father a Christmas present. So on the Christmas Eve, on 24th of December, the girl has packed in a colored paper something and she gives it to the father. Understand the emotion behind these two lines that I'm telling you. Very emotional there. The girl gives this box to the father, which is wrapped by a colored paper. Okay, I say Happy Christmas, Dad. The dad feels little, very child. The dad feels little vague that where did she get money from or where she got it from and all. So he goes to his room, he gives a puppy to her, kiss to her, and he goes back to his room, he opens that and he's very emotional to see that the wooden box that used to be lying on our dining table, she has picked that and she has wrapped it and there's nothing inside it. And this is she has given to me as a gift. Beautiful what I am going to be telling you. So he goes back to the daughter again. वो उससे कहते हैं बेटा आपने मुझे गिफ्ट तो दिया, so nice of you, but it's all empty. There's nothing inside. The daughter replied, no dad, I blew 100 kisses into it, which is there. Okay, so this is what is the feel, this is what is called love. That girl blew 100 kisses into the box and closed it. So with 100 kisses, that box has gone to the father with her wishes and her feel and her good feel. So this is what is called love. Love for someone. Okay? Develop this feeling to yourself. When I say personality ये नहीं होती you are just a handsome looking person. Personality comes with your behavior. Okay? How decent are you? How caring are you? And these all things are extremely strongly reflected. How do you grow? If you join some organization here, and the next step is here, next step you stand here, next step you stand here, next step you stand here. How do you go from here to here to here? This is only because of these things that you carry with yourselves. You are energized. You have the right attitude. You are definitely a determined person. You remain focused on your work. You have love for your colleagues. You have love for the feeling, etc., etc., etc. You are not a short-tempered guy who loses your temper on just every small thing. ये आपकी पर्सनालिटी के ट्रेड्स बनते चले जाते हैं और उन ट्रेड्स को डेवलप करना अभी से जरूरी है. If you wish to be something in life, again and again, I'm repeating this thing to you. Okay? एक चीज जो अभी बोलूंगा, आप सभी में there's a philosophy called, are you a frog? Or not even a frog. I'll say, are you an egg? Anda? Are you an egg? Or are you a potato? Or are you tea leaves? Yeah. What are you? Are you an anda? आलू? चाय की पत्ती? किसके जैसा ट्रेट है आपका? Our professor explained. What is that? Egg. Absolutely, bilkul weak. You just press it too hard, it will be finished. It is looking so weak from outside. So it's got कोई तथ्य लगता नहीं कि इसके अंदर कुछ है, कोई मजबूत होगा या दम होगा. Potato, you try pressing with the best of your, wrist and wrist, but it is not getting pressed at all. It's so firm. Seems to be very strong, right? So firstly, I put both, and I put fire into it. There is an anda here, there is a potato here. Wahi anda, same egg which was very brittle, becomes hard now. The same potato which looked so hard has become so soft that you can just press it, back and it's gone. This is the personality traits. आप बाहर से तो बिल्कुल ऐसे दिख रहे हैं, but you are very strong from inside. You can bear any kind of a struggle, any kind of a stress, strain, pressures. You'll come out of it. जहाँ हो सकता है आप बाहर से बड़े स्ट्रॉन्ग लग रहे हो, पर इतना सा आपके अंदर जिंदगी में प्रेशर है नहीं, आप सकम कर जाओगे. You are a potato. This you have to see. What are you? This you have to check. What are you? Or are you tea leaves? इसी यही पानी में जहाँ इसको गर्म कर रहे थे, इसी पानी में जब चाय की पत्तियां डली, तो चाय की पत्ती ऐसी चीज थी कि उसने पूरा उसकी चीज को बदल डाला. वो पानी जो है उसमें एक फ्लेवर आ गया, and something from just a plain water, it is called tea now, which you can drink very relish you can. So are you somebody who such a person who can add charm to anybody's life with your deeds, with your work, you can just bring changes. Think about it. What are you? The moment, क्या होता है बच्चों, जो एक काम हम कभी नहीं करते, which is called self-evaluation. Self-evaluation में हिंदी में कहलाता है आत्मविश्लेषण. Self-evaluation और आत्मविश्लेषण इतना जरूरी है कि आप अपने साथ चुपचाप बैठ करके evaluate करिए कि which are my strong points, which are my weak points, where I need to improve, where I'm already very good, I need to polish myself more, so this becomes my USP, etc. etc. जहाँ आप अपने आप को एवरेज लेकर के चलते हो ना, वही चीजें गड़बड़ होती हैं. और प्लीज विश्वास करना, लिटरली विश्वास करना, ये मत सोचना बच्चों, बिल्कुल मत सोचना अगर आप सिलिकॉन वैली में there are thousands of Indians जिनकी वजह से अमेरिका की सारी टॉप नॉच कंपनीज आईटी की चल रही हैं. Don't think they all from India have passed out from IITs. Okay? उसमें रुड़की इंजीनियरिंग कॉलेज और अम्बाला इंजीनियरिंग कॉलेज और आपका कुरुक्षेत्र इंजीनियरिंग कॉलेज से बहुत अच्छे होंगे. So it is upon you, not really that you are passing out from an LLU or you're passing out from CPJ. You can still give the stiffest of the competition to somebody passing out from an LLU as long as you develop these things into yourselves. Are you getting the point? Very, very, very important. So start working on this. Say bye to, as I say, bye to temper. I say bye to bad habits. Life is a mission is called a point of exit. Nobody is God. So is not me, so is none of you. We all are humans, and as humans, as इंसान होते हैं, हम सब में कुछ अच्छाइयाँ होंगी, कुछ बुराइयाँ भी होंगी. और जिस दिन हम इस बात को समझ लें कि हाँ ये मेरे अंदर जो चीज है ये अच्छाई नहीं है, ये बुराई है, बेटर है आप उससे उस गैप को शेड करो as soon as possible, so that you are out of it, not become a victim of it. Whether it's a habit, any personal habit, or it's your temperament, where you look down upon others, you make fun of others. Okay, मजा आता है उसमें, sadistic pleasure मिलता है necessarily. Very bad, these are very bad traits. Shed them, kill it off you. Chalo, my question starts with you now, a little interactive. And here are the prizes. Okay, anybody who will be answering me will start getting this prize from me. Okay, we have good numbers here. So during my such interactions with you, whosoever would answer would get a prize. Now my next thing is, which is coming is, as I say, this is exit. I'm talking about exit. कि आपको किसी चीज से कब बाहर निकल आना चाहिए? जब बहुत देर होगी, जब आप कर ही नहीं सकते, आप खुद उसके विक्टिम बन गए, या आप अभी आपके पास समय है, आप उससे बाहर निकल सकते हैं और आप निकल नहीं चाह रहे हैं, क्यों नहीं हो रहा है? What not? I'll give you a very beautiful example of it. अब मुझे जो क्वेश्चन है बताओ, जो हमारी जितनी भी living beings हैं, like we as humans, we are what? Mammals, right? आपके चूहा, rabbit, and all they are called rodents, lions, billy, hind, these all they are called cats. Okay? So these are the families. Of all the families, then you have reptiles, magarmach and all this. Okay? Reptiles is what you call your magarmach, snake, lizards and all the reptiles. Then you have amphibians. What are amphibians? Question.
Frogs.
Absolutely. Good. Frogs, toads and such things are amphibians. Good. अब मुझे बताइए इन सारे के सारे उसमें कौन सी ऐसी जाति है, ऐसी कौन सी स्पेशीज है जो अपने अंदर बॉडी टेम्परेचर को मैक्सिमम टू मैक्सिमम एडजस्ट कर लेती है। मतलब if you are exposed to 80 degree, आपने अपने बॉडी को ऐसा एडजस्ट किया कि आप जिंदा रह पा रहे हैं। You come down to -10, you आपने फिर बॉडी को एडजस्ट कर लिया, आप रह पा रहे हैं। बताइए एग्जाम्पल। या
Amphibians. Sir,
Yeah.
Sir, frogs.
frogs, how do you say that?
सर डिस्कवरी चैनल पे देखा था, वो अंडरग्राउंड भी रह लेते हैं एंड पानी के अंदर भी रह लेते हैं, तो उनमें अपना टेम्परेचर चेंज करने की कैपेबिलिटी है।
What's your name?
सर दक्ष कौशल।
Daksh.
Yes, sir.
Thank you so much, Daksh. And of course, at the end of the thing, I'll be calling you. Write down Daksh, please. Thank you, Daksh. It is the amphibians. जो सबसे ज़्यादा अपने आप को frogs, toads, they can adjust. So now understand. There is a bowl, and this is fire, and I put a toad inside, or a frog. और मैंने गैस ऑन कर दी। टेम्परेचर वाज समथिंग लाइक 20 डिग्री नॉर्मल टेम्परेचर। नाउ हीट होना शुरू हो गया टेम्परेचर, फ्रॉग मस्ती से पड़ा हुआ अंदर, हीट होना शुरू हुआ एंड व्हाट हैपेंस, द टेम्परेचर बिकम्स 30, बिकम्स 40, 50, 60, 70 and the frog is adjusting the body as per the temperature of the water. पानी के टेम्परेचर के हिसाब से फ्रॉग भी अपनी बॉडी को एडजस्ट किए जा रहे हैं। अभी उसके पास इतनी शक्ति है कि अगर वो सोचे, दिमाग लगे, he can jump. But he is using that energy to adjust to the temperature. क्योंकि अपने आप हो नहीं, आप उसके लिए भी he has to you do something, so he is utilizing his energy to adjust to that temperature. And now the temperature, आप गैस बंद नहीं करें, आपकी गैस 90 पे 100 पे, and the पानी is now boiling. And after 100, it further shoots up. If you know it, it will keep on increasing. The water starts boiling at 100, becomes ice at 0. So at 100, the moment it starts boiling, after this, it's further getting more and more hot, and now the fog is getting very, uncomfortable because the temperature has risen to 120, 125, 130, and now he is not able to now take it any further. He wants to jump out, but he doesn't have the energy now. अब उसके अंदर एनर्जी नहीं रही है जंप आउट करने के लिए. He's lost that energy which is required for him to push his body from that water and take a jump from there. This is the exit policy. That when you wish to exit yourself from any bad habit, any bad company, any bad association, any bad influence, there is a time for it. Otherwise, you yourself become a victim to it. Got the point? This is something very serious, बच्चों। और ये तुम लोग के साथ इस एज में आप लोग हो सब, this is a very, very crucial point. Please, इसको I as a very senior to you, a father figure to you, I would love to say this to you as a father figure, not as a director general. Bring this thing into yourselves beautifully, because you will come across such things very, very often. You're very young, you'll have friends, you'll develop a lot of things, etc., etc. उसमें ऐसी instances आएंगे लाइफ में जहाँ पर आपको लग रहा हो कि मेरे को चीज नहीं कैरी ऑन करनी चाहिए, फिर भी आप कैरी ऑन अगर करते चले जाएंगे, despite you not really being a part of it, you only will be a victim of it, as was the frog. He could have jumped out at the right time, did not do that. This is what happens. Must have the right time for an exit policy. Clear? Okay, I'll come out. I can talk about n number of skills, but I'll talk about some very important ones now. Okay, that really these are the certain things which is inbuilt, you know, ये आपके उसमें दिखाई देंगे, आपके conversations में, आपके behaviors में, और कुछ जो आपकी ना body language उसमें दिखाई देता है. One thing, how do you say one word can define anybody? एक शब्द किसी को भी डिफाइन कर सकता है. What is that one word? One word can define anybody. Yes.
It's a behavior.
Behavior. Okay, that is a very broad one. What's your name?
Rachipal.
Sorry.
Rachipal.
Okay, Raji.
Rachi.
Raji.
Rachi.
Prachi. Okay. Right. Right, Prachi. Thank you. Not exactly behavior. Behavior is a part to it. One word that can describe you.
Confidence.
Confidence doesn't describe you. That is a trait of you.
Personality.
Personality is overall. What trait of that personality defines you? Yeah.
Me.
Huh?
Me.
Me. Me is egoistic. No. Yeah.
Opinion.
Opinion. I'm liking participation from you all and nice words coming, but still opinion is not. That is again individualistic. Yeah. Yeah.
Character.
Character is a very solid thing, but not that it defines you. Character is very part of it. What I will be saying in answer, अगर कोई नहीं बोल पाया, character is very much a part to it. So quite near to it, but not exactly the right word. Yeah. Ethics again is a part of character. Yeah.
Discipline.
Discipline is again conduct. Nature is no.
Name. Name.
Name. No, name. No. Last chance, yeah.
Mindset.
Mindset. Again, as you said character, you said mindset. You're coming to the point, not using the right word.
Self-belief.
Self-belief, I did say, but that's one of the traits. One thing that defines you. Any of the faculties? Hello? Somebody said something. Somebody said the right word.
Body language.
No.
Attitude.
Somebody said the right word.
Attitude.
Who said that? Get up. Prachi. It is attitude. Okay. Prachi is the right part. Prachi is there. Your attitude. Thanks, Prachi. Good. Well tried. Attitude. It defines you. It just defines you. अब मैंने आपसे कहा था ना कि कोई टॉपर हो सकता है, राइट? वो आईआईटी का पढ़ा हुआ बच्चा, या फिर तो आईआईटी की टेक्निक की बात करूँ, मैं लॉ की बात करता हूँ, एलएलयू बैंगलोर से निकला हुआ बच्चा, उसके वहाँ से एलएलबी किया, उसने एलएलएम किया वहाँ से, now he is there for an interview, but gets rejected in the very first round. Why? Because he was carrying a lot of attitude. भैया तेरे को attitude नहीं रखना, why then would I employ somebody with that so much of attitude? Bad to अपने घर में. Very simple, very straight. It's a buyer's market, my dear. जैसे मैं उन्हें समझा रहा था ना, समझने की कोशिश करना. टी-शर्ट का बताया था ना मैंने, टी-शर्ट नहीं बताया. सोचो परसों संडे है, and you open your wardrobe tomorrow evening, okay, and आपने wardrobe देखा and then you say, okay यार, come on. राखी पे काफी पैसे मिल गए ब्रदर से, इधर से, you have already collected good money, so you want to go and purchase something. Boys के लिए क्या बोलूं? Okay, the parents were very decent enough कि उन्होंने तुमको भी दे दिया. चलो मानो everybody has some money in your pocket. And you decide what? कि on a Sunday, ठीक है, I'll go, मेरी wardrobe में बहुत मेरे पास t-shirts की बड़ी कमी हो गई है. I'll buy a t-shirt. But I already have 3 t-shirts और दोनों से अपने कलर देखे wardrobe में चाहिए कलर है. Finally, you decided that I will buy a t-shirt which will have a sky blue color. First trait, sky blue. Second, you have thought at the back of your mind, I will buy a t-shirt which will have a round neck, okay? Not collar, a round neck t-shirt. This is the second trait. Third one, you say, okay, I'll buy a t-shirt which should not be having a pocket. I don't like the t-shirt with a pocket. So the pocket is absolutely no. And the fourth condition at the back of your mind before you venture out on Sunday to buy your t-shirt is this, that I won't go for a long t-shirt, I'll buy a short t-shirt. Okay? So the t-shirt is going to be short and this is it. Not long. Now imagine, अब मेरी बात को अच्छी तरह समझ जाओगे, सबके समझो. You go on Sunday with your friend and you enter a mall. You go to the first showroom, say maybe it is whatever, it's a Will's Lifestyle or it's a Louis Vuitton or it's a Rand Wilson, whatever you went, you ask the salesman, you have a t-shirt, size, is it 32? Yes, we have, please sir. He gets the t-shirts. You are very happy when he's bringing it all back. You're very happy to see, yes, absolutely the right color. But when he opens it, you are just so sorry because it has collar, it has a pocket. You ask him, do you have a t-shirt without a pocket? Or, which we round neck? And he says, sorry, I don't have. Now give me a very true answer. दिल से सच्ची बात बोलना सब दो. क्या आप उस टी-शर्ट को खरीदेंगे? No. नहीं ना? You will go to the next showroom. भरे हुए showrooms, small में one after the other. You go to the next one. You will again have a chance. Till you do not meet your 4 conditions, you will not shell out money and buy that t-shirt. आप इस बात को प्लीज समझ लेना, because you know when I go to the next showroom I'll get, if I'm not there I'll go to the further next showroom I'll get, and not I'll further go I'll get, I will finally be able to get the t-shirt I want. So this is it. Okay? So same way what happens जब आपका इंटरव्यू आपको इंटरव्यू देता है ना, उसके दिमाग में भी इस तरह की 4 कंडीशंस होती हैं. ओके? कम्युनिकेशन स्किल बढ़िया होनी चाहिए, बिल्कुल फालतू का एटीट्यूड नहीं होना चाहिए, और ये जो बाकी कंडीशंस है वो मैं भी आ रहा हूँ उस पर. और जहां इसमें से कोई सी भी एक चीज नजर आई, जैसे आप टी-शर्ट बड़े मन से आपने थैंक्स बोल करके सेल्समैन को आप शोरूम से बाहर निकल आएंगे, वो भी आपको कहेगा थैंक यू सो मच फॉर कमिंग, एंड ही वेट फॉर द नेक्स्ट बॉय और द नेक्स्ट गर्ल इंटरव्यूअर टू कम इनसाइड. गॉट द पॉइंट? तो अगर आप लोग ऑलरेडी इक्विप्ड नहीं हो उन चीजों से जो कि बेसिक नेसेसिटीज हैं आपके पर्सनालिटी के पार्ट के होने की, इट विल नॉट बी देयर. सो दिस इज व्हाट इट इज. मस्ट अंडरस्टैंड एंड मस्ट वर्क इट आउट इन द राइट पर्सपेक्टिव्स. Attitude is something, I got a mail from this friend of mine. She was working with WHO. We were very good friends in our college days. And she joined the civil services and she went as representing India to WHO. And from there, some years back, she sent her mail on her birthday. And with a beautiful short story and a beautiful message. The message is beautiful, which I would love to share with you. The message was revolving around 3 words. देखो ऐसी चीजें याद रह जाती हैं. This must be around 20 years back when I would have received that mail. She's still in touch with me. She's in Geneva now. But you remember those things. So this mail talked about 3 words. Attitude. Aptitude. What is aptitude? What's aptitude? Come on. Yeah. Ability or a particular skill. All right, very good. To the point. What's your name? Abhinav. Aptitude is intelligence, your IQ. Okay? And ये तो सब जानते होंगे. Altitude, or you call it altitude. What is altitude? Height. आप समझना, there is always a chance. जो मोरल था स्टोरी का ये था, there is always a chance. बिल्कुल ये हो सकता है जिंदगी में कि somebody with great aptitude मतलब NLU का टॉपर है, एप्टीट्यूड तो है, नॉलेज है, स्टफ है. That somebody with great aptitude but some attitude. Well, boss, attitude we have. Okay? That somebody with great aptitude but some attitude shall never scale the altitudes of life. जिंदगी की हाइट्स को पाने के लिए ये आप कितने अपने अंदर एप्टीट्यूड ले आए, पर अगर एटीट्यूड रख करके चल रहे होगे, it will not be there. I give you small examples of what is attitude. आप फॉर एग्जाम्पल इंटीरियर के रूम में घुसे और आपको पता नहीं था कि वो जो दरवाजा था उस दरवाजे के पीछे का जो डोर क्लोजर है इट्स नॉट वर्किंग वेरी प्रॉपर्ली. तो द मोमेंट यू पुश द डोर इट बैंग्ड विद द वॉल एंड यू जस्ट वॉक्ड इन. यू डिडंट हैव द कर्ट्सी. यू आर सो सॉरी. Though it was not your fault, but because you entered and it did bang the wall, you did not feel a word of sorry. You didn't say, "I'm so sorry." Nothing. Attitude reflected number one. आप जाकर के बैठे एक चेयर पे, you're waiting for your chance to come in the reception, and that chair is supposedly making a little squeaky noise. When you move it, it makes okay? And you're enjoying it, you're making it more. Okay? You have come for an interview, which is a formal interview. It's not that you're going for a date. It's not that you're going to play for your soccer game. And you're coming in your white canvas shoes, not in your leather shoes. Boss, are you taking my organization that casual? This is casual attitude. I will not be taking somebody who takes me, my organization, so casually. Okay? You go inside, you just have, given your resume, which was wrapped at the back of your, what you call, pocket, and you didn't have the basic courtesy to show up. किसी फाइल में लेकर आए अपने resume को बिल्कुल clear straight हो. It is into 8 folds. You bring it from the pocket and you're making it and you're giving it to the reception lady who's making it straight and straight and straight again. Again attitude. You're giving your resume like this, Again attitude. So these are reflections of nothing but unnecessary attitude in you. किस बात पे यार? Is the judgment over this one? Or maybe some minister's daughter. Be in your house there. I don't want to have such parasites there in my house. Who would only spoil the things. Negative, positive, result is negative. If I have 5 positive people already working with me, I take one who is negative, he would enforce, and it will be definitely a result that my 1 or 2 people will get infected. They will also become negative as a result. And what will happen? Now negatives are becoming more. And this is how things are. So anyway, another thing which I would love to say is, जहाँ से मैंने बात शुरू की थी, attitude story अभी नहीं सुना रहा, किसी और ने सुनाऊंगा. It's a beautiful story about attitude. In my next PDP, you must remind me, sir, give us that story about attitude, okay, which I got in that mail. It was a beautiful story. Anyway, I'm coming to the points because we're a little bit losing our time, and this is something which is so important. Constants. As lawyers, as people from the field of law, तो especially ये बहुत ही ज़्यादा है. Had you been technocrats और सब बीटेक कर रहे होते या मेरे कॉलेज में जो बच्चे BCA कर रहे हैं, मैं शायद उनसे कम्युनिकेशन स्किल्स के बारे में उतना प्रेसिंग ना रहूं, क्योंकि कल वो सॉफ्टवेयर कंप्यूटर के सामने बिल्कुल शांत अपने लिप्स को अगर बंद भी कर ले टेप लगा करके, he is doing his job profile, he is doing programming. He need not to speak for that. He need not to present himself for that. He is doing absolutely what he is required to do and is doing it beautifully. But as lawyers tomorrow, as people who would be in the field of law, you require it. You drastically require it. And not just communication skills. There are 7, 8 bundle of skills that needs to be there with you, which are a part of it only. Constants, don't think it constants if you stand and as I'm speaking to you and you say your answer is great in communication skills. It is not just that you can stand in whatever language you wish to speak, whether वो हिंदी है या वो अंग्रेजी है, कोई सी language है, उस language में आप ढंग से बिल्कुल flawless बोल सकते हैं. Of course, a good communicator, but that is not just communication skill. It is a science. It is a science by itself. Anyone of you who has a car or a bike? Okay, you stand up again. Yeah, I think you spoke to me. Daksh, that was sorry. Yeah, you stand. Let me give you a chance to Daksh, okay? Yeah. Now look at them.
अक्षर शर्मा.
Akshay.
अक्षर अक्षर.
Akshay. Akshay, आपके पास बाइक या स्कूटर क्या है?
कार है सर.
कार है. कहाँ रहते हैं आप अक्षय?
सर यमुना गया.
यमुना विहार. अक्षय इमेजिन करो तुम यमुना विहार से एक दिन अपनी गाड़ी में बैठ कर आया, तुमने गाड़ी बाहर लगाई गेट के बाहर, और मैं भी उसी वक्त अपनी कार से आया. And you greet me, good morning sir. I also said Akshay, good morning. And one question I posed to you, Akshay, तुम जब घर से चले थे और तुम जब कॉलेज पहुंचे हो, can you tell me how many times did you press the accelerator?
No sir.
How many times you press the brake? How many times you change the gear? Impossible?
Yes.
But आपने किया तो होगा definitely. Hundreds of times you have done it. So everything was happening by default. You are not making any extra effort for it, right? जिस समय जैसी जरूरत पड़ रही होगी, वैसे वैसे आपका हाथ पैर चल रहा होगा. Automatically, your brain was giving auto reflexes for it. Automatically everything was happening. You are not forcing yourself to do anything. Have a seat, Akshay. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
This is what would explain communication skill. Anybody who is good with communication has to make no extra efforts to speak or to present oneself. But to be a good communicator, just say to be a good driver, because Akshay is a good driver, he could not realize. Otherwise, जो ड्राइव नहीं करता हो तो रमना में यहाँ से निकल करके 2 किलोमीटर में समझ गया था कि मैंने 15 बारी प्रेस किया था गियर और 10 बारी किया था, उसके बाद भी गाड़ी झटके खा रही है, उसने गाड़ी रोक दी. Okay, it is absolutely a science, and a science where automatically the language flows. Just 2 minutes. Yeah. Communication skills. My next PDP with you, I'll talk extensively on specific skills, and I would start with communication skills. It will be an eye-opener for you people that what is communication skill, आपको अपनी communication skill बढ़ानी कैसे, how you have to improve upon that. Believe me, it will be an eye-opener, and it is such a great thing. I have done these things for years, you know. It is 2024. I've been doing it since 2019, 96, 97 with COVID, visiting the best of the MBA institutes and all pan India, with students who are the final year students of MBA. Nothing below that. Here it's my own college, so I don't mind to speak to my students who have just started, so that by you come by the end of your 5 years, you have already improved yourself, you know. So this is what is the motto. Communication skills, so now it's like this. In very short. Okay, Daddy is smiling. Daddy is a mustache. Okay, now. There is one part of the brain. What is communication? One part of your brain which does what? Thought processing. जो आपकी थॉट्स जनरेट कराता है. समझना आपको, मैंने आपको एक पीस ऑफ पेपर दिया. मैंने कहा आप लास्ट संडे आपने क्या किया था? What did you do last Sunday? and you take 5 minutes to think, and I'll give you 10 minutes to write. अब आपके जो 5 मिनट जा रहे हैं वो आपके सोचने में जा रहे हैं कि मैंने क्या किया था. ओके, मैं देर से उठा था, बरसात बहुत हो रही थी, it was raining heavily. I gave up my idea of going to the gym or even for a jog. And whatever, how did your Sunday pass? बिल्कुल last तक at around 12 I went off to sleep. Okay, how did you pass the whole day? अब आपके दिमाग में क्या है? आपके दिमाग में thoughts generate हो रही हैं. एक के बाद एक में ये हुआ, उसके बाद ऐसा हुआ, उसके ये thoughts कहाँ से generate होती हैं? Thoughts होती हैं इधर आपकी memory में वो चीज है, जैसे Sunday आपकी memory में है. It is very much in your memory. Supposing the last hill station you visited, अब supposing कोई मसूरी गया, कोई नैनीताल गया, कोई दार्जिलिंग गया, कोई कहीं गया, उसके दिमाग में वो आने लगा था, वो आज क्या, 1 साल पहले गया, 2 साल पहले गया, उसकी जो मेमोरी है, उसके अंदर मेमोरी उसको थॉट्स जनरेट कराने लगेगी. ओके, या तो आपके पास मेमोरी होती है थॉट्स को लेकर के, या थॉट्स से आपकी नॉलेज चाहिए होती है. यू हैव रेड अबाउट इट, आपको उसकी नॉलेज होती है, तो आप उसके बारे में थॉट्स जनरेट कर सकते हैं. जैसे सपोजिंग मैं आपसे कहूं, देयर इज दिस दुनिया की जो सबसे बड़ी रॉक है, चट्टान, दैट इज कॉल्ड द जिब्राल्टर रॉक. This is off the coast of Italy in Cyprus. That island is called, छोटा सा island है called Gibraltar. वहीं ये rock है, बहुत बड़ी rock, on which your Mediterranean Sea keeps hitting it day and night. And that's the biggest rock in the world. It's called Gibraltar rock. अब supposingly मैं आपको ये topic दे दूं कि 10 मिनट बाद, आप 5 मिनट सोच लीजिए, 10 मिनट बाद में आपको you have to write about Gibraltar rock. What will happen? ना आप कभी जिब्राल्टर गए हैं कि आपकी कोई मेमोरी हो, ना आपने जिब्राल्टर रॉक के बारे में कुछ पढ़ा है कि आपको उसकी नॉलेज हो, आपके अंदर थॉट जनरेट नहीं हुई. There will be no thoughts generated. So for any thoughts to be generated, you should either be aware of it. ऐसे हवा में नहीं बोल सकते आप. You cannot just think out of the blank. But इसमें अब चैलेंज आता है कि some people are very quick in generating thoughts, and they can generate this much of a thoughts in 10 minutes, while somebody would be weak and is able to generate only this much thought. For example, whether you're expressing it, you're feeling it, or you're generating it. For example, I ask somebody, how's the weather today? Sir, it's raining. जवाब इतना हो गया, बात खत्म हो गई. Somebody says, sir, it's raining, it's quite good, much better than what it was yesterday, not because we were such. यहाँ पर 5 thoughts generate हुए. Are you getting the point? वहाँ एक ही thought generate हुई, it's raining, बात खत्म हो गई. So try to understand, thoughts generate होना बहुत जरूरी है. उसके लिए आपका कंटेंट होना जरूरी है. मे बी ए ग्रेट कम्युनिकेटर. अब दूसरी बात कर रहा हूँ, जैसे ही थॉट जनरेट होती हैं, इट टेक्स शेप इनटू वर्ड्स. वो थॉट्स जो है एक्सप्रेशन लेने लगती हैं, वर्ड्स लगते हैं. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, आपको मैंने पेपर दे दिया, संडे आपने क्या बिताया, कैसे बिताया, आपको लिखना है. और 10 आफ्टर 5 minutes I'll give you and you have to write. 10 minutes will have. अब आपने थॉट्स आपके अंदर खूब सारे जनरेट हो गए. ये भी जैसे सर अलाउ करेंगे, we'll start writing. मैंने ये सब सोचते हैं कि इतनी सारी थॉट्स आ गए, which you will be writing. But just about you have to start your writing and just say, but you have to write in German. What will happen? Thoughts तो बहुत जनरेट हो गई, but you don't have the language to express. When you don't have the language to express, you are getting quiet, you are getting dumb. तो जिस language में आपको communicate करना है, in your communication skill, whether it's Hindi or it's English, you have to be very good with the vocabulary of that language. अगर आपको उसके पास की vocabulary, उसके words ही नहीं मालूम ज़्यादा, English की आपके पास you have very limited in your vocabulary, you hardly know 1500 words, though there are 15 lakh words in the English dictionary. You are not aware of words. If you are not aware of words, how can you speak those words? You can never utter those words. Are you getting a point? So you have to be good in your expression. Then these words take expressions, which is thoughts generated into words, and then it is generated into expressions. I'll take 5 minutes more. It was still 1 o'clock. We are about to be near to 1. So we'll be through. So just 5 minutes more of patience and perseverance of yours required. So this is how thing is. Communication is a science. And believe me, it's not just communication, it's how you speak it out. When you talk about you being a lawyer, it is not only communication skills. I tell you what all skills are required. And one after the other you understand. Analytical skill. People are quite weak in analyzing. कल आप 5 साल बाद या आज भी मैं तो आपको एक केस स्टडी दे दी जाए, श्योरली मैं आपको एक केस स्टडी दे देती है, उस केस स्टडी पे आपको पूरा जिस दिया, and now you have to prepare a draft करना आपको या कुछ भी करना है. How good are you in your analysis? आप उसको किस तरह से एनालाइज कर पा रहे हैं उस केस को? ऐसे कल जो क्लाइंट will come to you, वो अपनी कुछ बोलेगा, सर मेरे साथ ऐसा हुआ, मेरे साथ ये एलिज किया जा रहा है, this is how I may get punished. I may go behind bars, sir, save me and all this. आप तो केस को समझोगे ना, तभी तो जब समझोगे नहीं तो क्या करोगे? You have to understand something absolutely to the core. How it is, what is to be done. So analytical skill is that you are very good, somebody who is very good in analysis. Once you have understood the case of your client, you have to be having comprehensive skills. What is comprehensive skill? Comprehensive skills is where you are somebody who can comprehend things. Client ने तो आपको इतना बता दिया, उसने आपको 50 पेजेस दे दिए अपने केस के बना करके. आप जज के सामने in 5 minutes you cannot speak more than 1 page. How beautifully you have to concise it. That is your comprehensive skills. Okay? Most important now, as lawyers, as people that you are, presentation skills. Again, very, very, very important. How do you present yourself? It makes so much of a difference. It just makes a difference in and out. How beautifully you present yourself. Or you are not able to present yourself that way. It won't make any influence on the judge. The decision will go against you. So how beautifully you are able to present yourself with your body language, with your confidence, with your all exertions that you could be doing. And of course, after drafting skills. So these all things once are there, you become a good lawyer. You become a good person. You can be pretty sure of succeeding. Last thing which I would speak out here is one more thing. And before that, I think 5 minutes. And have some more prizes for you, small rewards. Communication can be done only in 3 ways. One, as I'm doing with you, I'm speaking it out. That is called what communication? Not oral. Not verbal. Spoken is called what?
Speaking skills.
It is speaking. What is it called? Communication. What is communication? Yeah.
Verbal.
Yeah. Sorry. वन वे कम्युनिकेशन हो रही है, ठीक है मान लो, बट ये कम्युनिकेशन तो आप क्या बोलोगे? जैसे किसी ने वर्बल बोला, इट्स नॉट वर्बल, किसी ने कहा ओरल, इट्स नॉट ओरल, या नो, देयर इज वन वे टू इट. नो, दैट इज द कंटेंट ऑफ इट बेटा. No. Interactions and all, that's all fine. Okay, I give you a very big hint. I'm using my voice to speak. What is this communication called?
Speaking skills.
No.
Mouth to mouth.
Vocal. That's it. What's your name?
Asim.
Asif. Shivani. Right, Asif. Good, Asif. That's a good try. Vocal communication. Vocal communication is a communication which you do through oration, as I'm doing with you. Okay? Which you do through oration. You speak it out. And you make yourself clear before your audience, whether it is in the judge courtroom tomorrow, where you will be vocally presenting yourself as is right from the very first any code would have been made till date. All judges, whether senior or the super senior, or it's a junior, somebody may be starting very first day of practice, they all do it the same way. Vocal communication will be very good. Second, I say it's verbal. What's this? Verbal is what? And nobody tried to be that smart when you will sir something which is not vocal. But obviously, what is verbal? Yeah.
Some words that we are using in the speech or in the sentence.
Not speech. Speech would become vocal. So you are quite near to it. What else would it be? Words.
Words
While
that we are using while talking.
not talking. Talking is vocal. While
While writing
while
in a written form.
in a written form, absolutely. You're coming near to it and absolutely written. Verbal communication is written communication. आपने as an advocate, you are there. आपने छोटी सी 3 लाइनें लिखी. आपने अर्दली को दे दिया जस्टिस और जो ले जाकर के उसने उनको टेबल पे दे दिया इसको. आपने उस 3 लाइनों में अपने आप को कम्युनिकेट कर दिया है किसी चीज को लेकर के. That is a hardcore verbal communication. Third communication and end with it is oral. What is oral communication? Oral communication, yeah?
Speaking skills.
Huh?
Speaking skills.
Speaking skills, not at all. That is vocal.
सर जब पढ़ेंगे बोलते हैं
What is?
When we read it.
No, not reading. Oral communication. Yeah.
So the language used to communicate so that the other person understands what we are trying to do.
That is effective communication. Yeah. No, it's so easy. I thought that a lot of people would get the right answer. Yeah. Expressions. Absolutely. It's the body language. It's the expressions. It's the gestures. Your name. Hi. Your name.
Diksha.
Diksha. Okay. Oral is your body language. If I'm talking to you, I'm doing like this. Come on, this has to be done. You need to understand. मैं अपने शब्दों को with my body language मैं उसको और effective कर रहा हूँ by natural body movement of mine. The oral communication is very necessary. And एक last chance है. वैसे communication का medium नहीं है, but you can still communicate through it. I give you my example. I have a cocker spaniel pet in my house. Okay. So that cocker spaniel of mine, Pluto. So vocal. How will I communicate to Pluto? Pluto, and Pluto will start wagging his tail. Right? I'm communicating. He's communicating back to me. So this is a vocal communication way. Verbal, अभी मैंने उसे इतना नहीं पढ़ाया कि मैं उसे लिखूं I love you वो क्या करने लगता है he'll snatch that paper from me rather. Okay, so verbal is rolled out. Oral, I will do. I'm just doing this. I'm not saying anything, nothing. I'm just doing this. And with this, he understands that your dad is in a playful mood. Okay, he'll start jumping and all that. So that is what is called oral. Now the fourth way of communicating, which is very important. Gagan, kahan le ja rahe hain aap? I have to require the camera for the presentation. एक मिनट तो ठीक है, एक मिनट वापस आए immediately. I'm finishing now. Oral, and the final one is your. What I'll do is, चलो बताओ. There is another way of communicating, yeah.
By providing him something.
No, not coming to the point.
Visuals.
Writing.
No, writing is verbal. I can't do that in front of.
Sign language.
Sign language, no.
Visual communication.
Huh?
Visual communication.
Physical.
Visual.
Visual, no. Visual, this is quite visual will become oral, no? Expression and visual, that is oral. Okay, I won't take much time of you. The last way, another way of communicating is through physical touch. I'll just touch him and I'll just caress him. And I need not make any noise or voice, only just my hands going on his fur to make him feel the boss is loving me. Same way you're sitting in a class, you're getting too bored, though you should never, and you want to bunk it, and somebody is sitting near to the door. Now you don't say to your next sitting friend, don't come on, yaar, bunk maarte. You're not saying it, you just do this. Huh? You just push your shoulder to shoulder. The shoulder to shoulder is set. It chalte hain. Okay? When you shake hands with somebody, that's communication. When you tap somebody's back, that's what well done. That's also communication. So touch also has this communication. You just put your hand on somebody's head who is very junior to you. That means you are blessing him or her. Communication. So these are the only 4 ways you can communicate. And in order to enhance yourself, you need to build up yourself on each and every faculty of your communication, which is you should be very strong vocally, you should be beautiful in your verbal communication, you should be excellent in your personality, movements and body language and everything, which is your oral communication. Touch doesn't come much in over here. These 3 would be very good to say, and this is what it is. So I would say I have so much to say to you, but I think so it's already 1:10. You must be feeling hungry too, and it's a break time also. So the ones who had said some things and we have some prizes here for you. Can you take those names, Shivali, please? Kindly come up.
Daksh, Prachi, Abhinav, Asif, and Diksha.
Do we have names?
Yes.
Good. Kindly wait, all of you. Nobody to leave as of now, please. Just 2 minutes more. Sit down.
One by one.
Yeah. You can bring it all here. Shivali, come to the back. You come here. Once you take it, you come to my left. Okay. Yeah, you're good there. Prachi, how do you feel the PDP?
I'm feeling very well and comfortable to speak to you. Thanks.
That's good. Keep it up, I would say. Shivali. A very small gesture for this presentation and of course the feel that one has. I wish इस तरह का initiative आप सब अपने अंदर develop करें to speak out, to come out with the thoughts, and this is what is really required. Congratulations and applause to her, please. Yeah, hi. What's your name, Beta? Diksha. Yeah, Diksha, anything you want to say about the PDP today?
Sir, it's very inspiring and motivating. Thank you so much for your motivation, sir. You inspire so much. Thank you so much.
Always there, trust me. Now all batches, around 13 batches they passed out since I'm here, all law batches. They still are very much in touch with me as a very good friend, as a mentor, whatever. Look forward to that from you also. And God bless and get up from that and remain, on with your own service. Hey, come on. What's your name, Beta? Abhinav.
So your session was very much enlightening and insightful, and it's reflective of your performance and knowledge and experience.
Very frankly speaking, what I would love from this session is that we have n number of sessions, and it's upon you. It's upon you people whenever you wish. You force upon Ms. Shivali, Madam here, Sunita ma'am, your faculties. If you want more PDPs at a faster interval, just impress upon them, ma'am arrange kare. Then it's their duty to coordinate with me and we'll work it out. Okay? We'll go it this way. Congratulations. Daksh. Yeah, Daksh, you getting it?
So it was really exciting and it really motivated all of us and it will really help us in that. I will never forget about it.
Thank you so much and keep it up, Daksh. Keep the spirits up. This should be the right way. Good name. Asif. Asif, you gave a lot of trials and I saw that. God bless you. This is what is the first thing required in you youngsters. Remain motivated, remain inspiring, and of course aspiring to, yeah. So with this, I bid a goodbye to you for today. Good day to you. It was an excellent field with having you all along with, and I wish you all the best, please. Yeah.
Please settle down. First sir will lead and then you will follow. Please settle down. Please settle down. Maintain